Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're zeroing in on a genuinely massive career opportunity. Like, if you're an engineer or supply chain pro, you're definitely going to want to drop what you're doing and pay close attention. There's a major walk-in recruitment drive happening for Cyient DLM this coming Sunday, May 24th, 2026. This isn't your average submit a resume online and wait situation. It's an in-person, on-the-spot event, and we're going to get you totally prepped for it right now.
Okay, let's dive into this. The electronic manufacturing services sector is just exploding right now. I mean, the demand for hardware, for precision-printed circuit boards, and complex integrated systems, it's literally never been higher. Because of that wild growth, top-tier companies are urgently calling for talent. They need fresh perspectives, and they absolutely need experienced hands to scale up. If you've been waiting for a sign to make a huge leap into a fast-paced, high-impact industry, well, here it is.
Here's our quick roadmap so you know exactly what we're covering to get you interview ready. First, we'll look inside Cyient DLM. Second, the open engineering positions. Third, supply chain and bid roles. Fourth, qualifications and key skills. And finally, your actual walk-in game plan.
All right, Section 1, Inside Cyient DLM.
So what exactly do they do? Well, Cyient DLM is an EMS, or Electronic Manufacturing Services Company. Think of an EMS as doing the heavy lifting of the hardware world. They design, manufacture, test, distribute, and even repair electronic components and assemblies. More specifically, Cyient DLM specializes in some seriously technical stuff. We're talking printed circuit board assembly, or PCAB, really intricate cable harnessing, and full-on system integration. They are literally the builders behind the technology.
And this brilliantly illustrates why working there is so exciting. We're looking at 5 core client industries here: aerospace, defense, medical devices, industrial equipment, and the automotive sector. Guys, these are not just everyday consumer gadgets where a glitch is no big deal. These are high-reliability, mission-critical fields. If you're building a component for a medical device or a literal aerospace system, the margin for error is exactly zero. It's an incredibly high-stakes, rewarding environment to step into.
Moving on to Section 2, Open Engineering Positions.
Let's map out these roles so you can see exactly which mission fits your background. First up, NPI or NPD Electronics Engineer. Your focus here is new product introduction and development, managing PCBA processes and pushing design improvements. Next, the Manufacturing Process Engineer. If you're obsessed with optimizing operations, this is your jam. You'll be maximizing production efficiency for PCBA and cable harnesses. Third, the NPI or NPD Mechanical Engineer. Here, you're looking at physical product development, design support, and working tightly with the engineering teams. And finally, the testing engineer for PCBA and system integration. You're the final line of defense, right? Hunting down board faults and guaranteeing absolute quality. So, which one of these sounds like you?
Because no matter where you fit in, whether you're designing in that early NPI phase, tweaking the manufacturing line, or locking down the final integrated system, your collective mission at Cyient DLM boils down to this: build, test, and perfect the electronics of tomorrow. I mean, that's a pretty powerful mandate for any engineer.
Okay, Section 3, Supply Chain and Bid Roles.
Now, what's really interesting here is how it clearly separates two crucial functions that honestly often get jumbled together. First, we've got the sourcing executive. This is a highly strategic role. You are essentially the vendor hunter, finding suppliers, fiercely negotiating pricing, and making sure materials are actually available. Then we have procurement, or the buyer role. This one is highly tactical. You're executing the actual purchases of electronic and mechanical components and coordinating day-to-day with suppliers and internal teams to guarantee the manufacturing line never, ever stops.
Now, if you're looking to step into leadership or maybe bridge that gap between technical and commercial operations, they have 2 distinct senior paths open. They need a manager of sourcing and procurement to lead the whole supply chain planning operation and handle those major vendor relationships. And they're actively hunting for a senior or lead executive for bids and proposals. In this pre-sales role, you'd be crafting massive business proposals, analyzing really complex customer requirements, and partnering directly with the sales team to win new contracts.
Let's hit Section 4, Qualifications and Key Skills.
So, the crucial point is this: the net they're casting is wide open. Whether you are a fresher hungry for your big break or a seasoned pro looking to level up, you can absolutely apply. On the education front, they're looking for folks with a diploma or a BE/BTech in electronics, electrical, or mechanical engineering. And hey, if you're targeting those supply chain or bid management roles we just looked at,
An MBA is highly preferred. Before you print that resume, take a really good look at these core skills. These are the exact keywords you want to highlight: PCBA knowledge, manufacturing processes, testing and troubleshooting, supply chain and procurement shops, vendor management, and proposal preparation. If you've got these skills, make sure they are front and center on your CV before you walk through those doors.
All right, Section 5, your walk-in game plan.
Treat this list like your absolute mandatory pre-flight checklist. Do not leave your house on Sunday without these 5 things. You need your updated resume or CV. Bring multiple passport-sized photographs. Grab copies of your educational certificates. You absolutely must have a valid government ID proof. And if you've got experience, bring those experience certificates to back it up. Honestly, go gather these right now so you aren't scrambling around on Sunday morning.
Let's move to and see how this builds into your action plan for the weekend. Step 1. Show up at the Royal Orchid Central on Dickinson Road, Manipal Center in Bangalore, this Sunday, May 24th, 2026. Step 2. Walk in there with confidence and completely ace that interview for your engineering, supply chain, or bid management role. Step 3. Secure your future. The candidates who get selected will be landing job postings in either Mysore or Hyderabad.
You've got the date, you know the location, you understand the roles, and you know exactly what they want to see. The EMS industry is moving so incredibly fast, and Cyient DLM is offering a direct walk-in path right into the center of the action. So the only question left for you to answer this Sunday is, will you be the one to build the future of electronics? Take the leap, get your docs ready, and go crush it. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and we'll see you next time.